We are the best kept secret at Lewisham College. Each year, students from technical theatre and music technology go into the world of work or higher education. Many have gone on to work in the West End or tour internationally. Thanks to our partnership with the National Skills Academy, the spotlight is now at long last backstage and our secret can be revealed. We are not just any old college. We are an NSA founder college with tons of talent.
It's bad, really. I didn't really have a very good experience of school. It was a bit give and take with bullying and stuff like that. So, good days, bad days sort of thing. There was no real smooth line between it. And it was, I don't know, it was really boring, if that's the right word to say. There was no real atmosphere to it. There was nothing really to enjoy.
The school that I was at was very, you're going to be amazing, because it's like a grammar school and it's like one of the best in the borough. It's like really pressurised. Like, you're expected to get these grades. If you don't, then you're not good enough to be here. What are you doing here? So it just got to a point where I had to say, it's not working out for me. But with theatre, it's more, I don't know, it's an exhilarating pressure. Like, working on a show, it's like, it drives you to do more and do better. So it's a better pressure.
Didn't turn up for school for like 2 months. Bunking classes, just generally walking around doing nothing, pretty much. I got dropped off at school most of the time after that, so I didn't really have a choice. I had to walk into school and then walk out of it at the end of the day. Yeah, court orders and God knows what else. It's because I learn by like doing practical things. I can't just sit in the classroom and write all the time.
College as a whole, as soon as you walk there, you are a little bit intimidated because like there's actual security guards there, and you've got to go through like scanned stuff and stuff like that, and it's just like, hang on, like, is this like a prison or something? But as soon as obviously you go in there, it's completely different. But when I first come here, I actually thought, like, what's going on? Like, how come there's security guards everywhere and everything?
As an international student, I was quite scared of, coming to college. That wasn't really a problem because there was a lot of language support when I was in my essay. I don't know how that was, but
everyone's all new, and everyone feels like they've just started school again. And so obviously you try to like build bonds with people and like get quite friendly with people. So at least you're not the person who's sitting in the canteen on your own eating your food just like
Truthfully, for me, I'll speak for myself personally. Coming back to college, like after trying it how many years ago, I've got a choice of actually making something of my life. So I've been doing this for like nearly 10 years. I started with a little computer, worked my way up, bought a little bit of equipment here and there. And listening back to some of my stuff from what I thought was good then to like now the actually quality, sound quality, techniques that I've used to improve my production, and that is all due to basically me doing this college course, really and truthfully.
Without knowing it, actually we've reached these two, so actually we need to work in this section.
Okay.
Considering that you have come from not using a rocker or a comb to create wood effects to actually achieving that in this morning session, absolutely brilliant.
just amazing. And it's almost, I don't know if it's just because it's a college or what, but because it's just such a step up from school.
All learning is good.
It's more practical, it's not as academic. There is obviously that element, but it's so much smaller than with most places. And it means you can really get into it as if you're doing it as a career.
They put you together in some situation that at first looked bleak, but then it kind of challenges your mind to depth to you know what I'm saying, come up with something. It's not pretty always, it's not always pretty. Sometimes you have to, some voices have to be raised, some have to be quiet. It gives you different ways to create music rather than just sitting down and just doing it the same way.
Here you get to open up your creative ideas a bit more, and you get to work in groups a lot more. So everyone's bouncing off everyone else's creativity, and it's a lot more fun.
I could come in here and show the tutors tracks that blow me away, and they're just like, that's not holy grail, this is how you do it. And they just show me, like, give me the sort of like pattern of how to work on it. And now I can actually do tracks where people are just like, hey, that sounds just like this person. I'm like, yeah, I know, I got taught that at college.
I'm currently working on a project at the Albany that has got 4 of the current technical students, and just the amount they've learned in the time they've been here is astonishing, because they sort of came in not knowing anything, and now they're quite happily running shows, and they're quite happily plugging up an entire theatres full of stuff. I've worked with a lot of people that have come through Lewisham College, and there's always a constant to the work ethic, and there's always a constant to the level of knowledge and the level of professionalism, and it's always an honour to work with people that have worked at Lewisham College, because there is a level of professionalism which is quite rarely encountered elsewhere.